Trinity B1 ISC 1 4 Skills Test, SELT Secure English Language Tests, B1 English Test ISC 1 Skilled Worker, Health and Care Worker, Scale-Up Worker, Student Visas.
This is the easiest test in the history of English for B1 skilled workers, right?
Okay.
This test is so easy, in particular for speaking and listening, that the examiner sits in front of you and the examiner would ask you questions about listening, and you don't have to read from a paper. Because, you know, reading from a paper, understanding, that's a very different method of listening. Speaking and listening together, that's why this test is called Integrated Skills in English. Trinity College London, ISC 1B1. And
All right.
18 minutes for speaking and listening, 6 minutes for speaking, and about 10 to 12 minutes for listening. Do you understand?
All right.
Then comes reading and writing. Once you're going to go through reading and writing with me, you're going to feel that this is the easiest test ever. I'm going to start off with reading and writing with you today. Okay? I will solve a full reading test with you and a full writing test with you. I don't know if I would be able to do that. But as you're a quick reader, there's a possibility we can do it. So
Yeah, let's see.
yeah, let me share the screen with you. Okay, reading and writing, speaking and listening, all the parts of the test are conducted on the same day. Okay?
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
So there are different sample papers that they have given in here. And
Okay.
I want you to choose a paper. Which paper would you like to solve with me? Do not choose one, because that's too easy. Choose something different. Yes, read it. What does it say? Integrated skills in English.
Integrated skills in English, ISE 1. Reading and writing exam, sample paper 6. Your full name, candidate number, center number, exam date, and time allowed 2 hours.
Instructions also.
Yeah, instruction to the candidate. Write your name, candidate number, center number, and exam date on the front of this exam paper. You must not open this exam paper until instructed to do so. This exam paper has 4 tasks. Complete all tasks. You may highlight part of the test or question with the highlighter pen. Use only blue or black pen for your answer. Write your answer on the exam paper. Do not do all rough work on the exam paper. Cross through any work. Do work you do not want at market. You must not use a dictionary in the exam. Okay. You must not use correction fluid in the exam paper. So basically, this is like we have to do by the pen paper exam, not the computer based.
That is correct. Okay, today we'll try to get through a full test. Okay, reading and writing, we'll try to finish it all because it's all together. It's all connected. Hi, Amy. How are you today?
I'm good. And
Okay,
you?
I'm doing well. Nice to meet you again. Could you please?
Okay.
Yes.
You too.
Amy, today we're going to go through a full test. It might take us more time because reading is connected with writing.
Okay.
So stay active. Do not sleep
Yes.
in the class. Let's start.
Okay.
First thing first, that this test is 2 hours long, reading and writing together.
Okay.
And
Okay.
now this is called your long text reading. Vijay, it carries about 5 paragraphs. How many paragraphs? 5.
Okay.
5
5 paragraphs.
Paragraphs. And then we have a couple of questions at the bottom. One question type is match the title. Second question type is which 5 statements are true out of 8 statements. And then we have 11 to 15. that is fill in the blanks.
Mm.
Before we move on to multi-text
Okay.
task, let's try to read this paragraph. And
Mm.
I would want you guys to assist me. And first paragraph, I would want Amy to read. Read it. Beautiful. First paragraph.
Okay. First, but I can't see properly. It's so small.
Okay, now. Now. Now can you see it?
Medellin Island, right? Oh, Medellin Island is in the Lake Superior in America. Lake Superior is the biggest freshwater lake in the world, but Medellin Island is tiny. In 2007, the population of the island was 250 people. Since then it has gone up by about 50 plus people. As new people have moved there and families have had children in summer, temperature are high, but in winter is freezing. Oh, my eye is bling.
Okay, so beautiful. Can you tell me in your own words, what does it mean? What kind of information they're giving in here about Medellin Island?
Medellin Island is a lake superior in America, the biggest freshwater lake in the world. But Medellin Island is in 2017, the population of island was into 50 people. Since then it has gone by about 50 people. New people have moved there and families.
So
And they
basically,
have they have kids, they have children.
hmm,
And in summer temperature is high, and in winter time it's cold, freezing.
So don't you think this is like general information about Medellin Island, like general information about population,
Yeah.
about temperature, about activities of people? I don't think so they've mentioned any activities, but weather in there
Yeah.
and the people in there. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Paragraph 2, I would want Vijay to read it. Vijay, read it and explain it to me. What do you understand?
Yeah, paragraph 2. The people of Midland Iceland have to use different format of transport in the different weather. There is a ferry that runs most of the years and carries passenger and vehicles. In winters, the waters freeze. The people drive across the lake on the road of ice. This goes from the Iceland to the town of Bayfield. When the ice road is closed, the Icelanders have to travel by something called an ice angles. This means the transports look like a boat, but is travel across the ice. So in this paragraph, they mainly talk about the transport over there, that how they transport across the air over there.
Okay,
Different
first
method
of
of
all, do you
transport.
know what is a ferry?
Ferries, the boats on the water, small
Good,
boats.
very nice. And what is this word that is called, what is this?
By something.
What is it?
What
is this?
Yeah, they say in this means the transport look like a boat, but it's travel across the ice. Like they look like the boat, but they travel on the ice.
So
This
what
is
is
called
it called?
ice angel.
It's called an ice angel. Okay.
Yeah.
You have given me the main idea that in this paragraph, they're mainly talking about different ways of transport. Good.
Yeah.
Taj, read paragraph 3 and explain it to me in your own words. What does it mean?
Yes, ma'am. Paragraph 3, the people of Iceland have used the ice road for many years. When the ice in the lake is the thickest, the road is wide and can take 3 cars in each direction. At each at either side of the road, there there is a line of trees. The short drive where the road is in a heavy snow. The road is only safe when the ice is thick, so driver can call a special phone number and message will tell them if the car can use the road to cross. They are talking about the road or the side, how they can get the directions. And in a heavy snow, they are talking about the road, how they can use road.
Anyone
So
else
whenever any
with some other?
emergency, they
Go on.
phone call or message.
So what is the main idea behind this?
They are talking about road, ma'am. I think so, direction or road, how they use or how they drive.
Okay, all right, thank you. They're basically talking about the people of the island have used the ice road for many years. When the ice in the lake is thickest, the road is wide and can take 3 cars in each direction. At either, it's actually about safety. If they don't know, if they're not too sure, they can, in case of heavy snow, what happens, and if the road is only safe, then they have to phone a number and message will tell the cars can cross the road or not. Anyways, let's move to text 4. Amy, read text 4.
Okay. Over the years, the ice has started to get thinner. A local teenager, Forrest Hook, did a oh my god, my eyes, wait. Did a school project on this so small. Yeah, I can zoom.
I can make it bigger.
He discovered that in the past, he discovered that in the past 150 years, the length of the ice season has reduced by 45 days. In both 1998 and 2012, the road did not open at all. At times like this and at the beginning and end of winter, the ice is too thin to be safe. This is when the islanders have to travel by ice angel.
What does it mean?
Is it mean they discover in a past 150 years in ice season and has reduced in 45 days. It's becoming thin. And a road and in both 1998 and 2012, road did not open at all the time, at all. And all the time like this. And beginning end of winter, still end of winter, it's not opening the road. The ice is too thin to be safe. No, yeah. This is when
Basically,
the
ma'am, they are
islanders have
talking
to
about
travel by
past.
angel. Yeah. This is when the islanders have to be traveled by ice angel. I
Anyone
think
else?
when ice is become thin, they can travel ice angel by ice angel.
What is the main idea? Anyone who could tell me what is the main idea in this, that they're talking about
They are
45 days?
talking about past, how
By
people
fast travel. How can they travel? I think, yeah, pass.
I will give you guys one chance, every person one time. Explain main idea. I need to understand in few words what is this paragraph about. I'll start off with Kumar. Kumar, tell me, what is it about?
They mainly talking about the how the ice change over the year.
Taj, what do you say?
According to me, ma'am, they are talking the past the before how winter come, or in this year the road was closed. According to me, this they are talking about the past one.
Okay. Okay. And Amy, what do you say, beautiful?
Yeah, I think about the travel. They can travel in that area. How can they travel? It means that they are passing. About the road.
Amy is guessing things. Amy, you need to understand it. Okay. What is the main idea in here? Right? They're actually talking about a local teenager in here, and he was doing a project and he discovered that in last 150 years, the ice season has shortened, maybe because of the hot weather or something like that, and how that thing has affected the ice angel, right? Because the winter is getting shorter. This means people cannot travel by ice angel more, because you need a thick surface for ice angel to move on, right? Only Amy gave me a wrong idea by far. Let's try to move to the next one. Taj, read text 5 and explain what does it mean.
Yeah. Paragraph 5. The ice angel cannot carry the vehicle or heavy object, but it does carry the past and food access from the mainland. Annie Nelson drives the ice angel. He say, there are the days when I don't want to do it, as the weather is so miserable out there. But the Arnie has driven the Ice Angel for 38 years. There have there have only been a few times when he has not made the journey because of bad weather. He continue. People travel to work or school on it, and it is an essential service for the local people.
So what is the meaning of miserable?
They are talking about the one is driver, so he drive before one
Taj, what
many
is the
times,
meaning of
so
this
we
word
can't
miserable? What is the meaning of miserable? What is miserable?
miserable. I don't know, man, the meaning of miserable.
Okay. Amy, do you know what is the meaning of miserable?
I think miserable means that the lost thing. Last thing or what?
Okay, and
Is the
Kumar, what do
weather
you
is
think?
so
What is miserable?
The bad things, I think, the bad weather, so miserable.
Kumar, what do you think about the word miserable?
Miserable is and that anything which we cannot say about that gonna be happen with this, like which we cannot measure and which we cannot tell about the exactly that what gonna happen. For that
No,
things we
that
use
is
miserable.
unpredictable. Miserable means bad. If I ask you, how do you feel today? And you don't feel good, and you would say, I feel miserable. Miserable is a synonym for a very simple word that is bad.
Okay. All
Okay?
right.
And who knows the meaning of essential? What is the meaning of essential? This is
Important.
an important. Okay, now who will tell me what does it mean? One by one. Kumar, would you like to try? What does it mean, the whole thing?
In this whole paragraph, they're talking about the like how important this ice angel for them now in past years and in the future times, like in the past years only. Like with the experience of one guy, they want to tell about the how important the ice angel for their life over the Iceland.
Hmm. Okay. How essential it is. Anyone else who can share the idea?
Same one. Same, ma'am.
Same, no, say it because it's your English test. The more you'll say, the better it would be. Yes. Hmm.
Yeah,
What is it?
they are talking about the one man. He has experience how to drive or how the ice driving,
Hmm. Hmm.
or they have a important travel for the work or school for the
Hmm.
local people,
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
and he,
Okay. Okay.
yeah,
Amy, what
ma'am,
do you have to say about this?
important service for the,
Yeah, they can travel in vehicles, but they don't carry a heavy things,
Hmm.
and they carry a light or easy to carry something.
Hmm.
They can
Hmm.
carry, but in the mainland,
Hmm.
because weather is not a good.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay. What do you guys think
Journey
about?
because of the,
What do you guys think about its, being important to the people who live in Medellin Island? Don't you think so? It's very important for
Hmm.
them. They're mentioning one person, that is Ernie Nelson, and he drives it every single day. Sometimes due to the bad weather, he doesn't like to drive it. Anyways, you guys understand this paragraph so well that now it is time to find the answers to some fill in the blanks, okay? Make sure that you send me your answers secretly on WhatsApp. Okay. So now we have this thing in here. Anyone who can even secure 2 marks in this, just for the sake of passing, look, even if you get a 0 in this, we need to make sure that in part 1, we get at least 8 marks. Okay. If you would be able to achieve 8 marks in part 1, I would understand that you can pass in part 1. Okay. 8 marks out of 15 is the requirement. Now you have questions 1 to 15 in front of you. And you also have paragraph 1 to 5. Amy, you can zoom in. Okay. Now, all your
yeah,
answers you will send me secretly on WhatsApp. And once I will receive your answers, then I will mark it and discuss the answers with you. Where are the answers? Let's start. You guys have only 6 minutes for this, and your time begins now.
11 to 15, right?
11 to 15
right?
only. Yes, 6 to 7 minutes I can give you. Please find your answers and send your answers to me on WhatsApp, every person in the class.
Mm. Oh, boy. Gritiam lo ya. Mungkin dia. Find I can.
Okay, Vijay. Vijay has gotten all the answers. Vijay, I want you to read statement 11. Can you read it for me? Statement 11.
With answer or without answer?
Without answer. Read all the questions without answers.
Okay. All right. Both can travel on the ferry.
Hmm.
In the 12 one, the ice angel, the frozen water.
Okay.
And the drivers can see the trees at the edge of the road when there is.
Okay.
And the 14 is the ice angel is not able to take cars and
Good. More.
and 15 is Ernie thinks that the ice angel is for the people of the Iceland.
Here you have made just a little bit of mistake with 15 and 12. Okay, 12th one is incorrect. If
All
you
right.
go to paragraph 2, last line, reconsider your answers for this because they are asking you to choose exact number, word, or phrase. Yeah. So for that purpose, I would
Okay.
just want you to look at the grammar on the side as well. Like ice angel is blank. Like is. We need another.
11.
We need another word here. 11. Send me your answers, please. I will check and tell you. We need at least 2 correct answers. Anyone who can even get me 2, that'd be enough. You know, because we need only 8 marks in order to pass part 1 out of 15.
All right. Okay.
Reconsider. Amy, hurry up, beautiful. 6 minutes are gonna be gone soon.
I think now they're correct.
Check out the
Neighbors
grammar.
can see the
In
fish
12th one,
in the
still
entrance
you
of the
have.
road when there is.
In 12th one, still I do see that you've made a grammatical mistake here.
The ice angel, the frozen water.
It's corrected. Although it's correct, 15th is correct now, 12th is also correct.
Okay.
Okay, good. All right, now, good job. I mean, this is brilliant. I think I can give you 4 points out of, I think I can give you 5, but you need to understand we have to write the exact number, word, or phrase. We can't write by
Oh,
ourselves. Okay? This is the
okay.
easiest thing to
I
copy.
didn't see over there that is need to. It,
Can you read the question type for me once? 11 to 15 on top, the title.
the complete sentence 11, 15, and exact number of words plus maximum 3 word from the text. Write the exact number word or press from the lines below. Okay, I didn't read that statement that we need to
Okay.
write down the exact number.
Phrase means a group of words. Okay, it could be 2 words
Yeah.
or 3. And now
Okay.
I'm sure you get it. Okay. Now, who else is
Yeah.
done with this? Because I need to check your work and move to the
Me,
next part.
ma'am.
Anyways,
Ma'am, I send you.
okay. Okay. Your answers are. Actually, with 15th, let's try to discuss this. Okay. Now, one by one, you guys will tell me what are your answers. First one, 11th.
Ma'am, I can't see. Oh, yeah, now I can see.
Okay. Kumar, what is answer for 11 and where did you find it? Kumar, what is the answer for 11 and where did you find it? I don't think it's here. Kumar, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, Taj, what is the answer for 11th? The answer is passengers.
Passenger and vehicle.
Passengers and
Vehicles.
and vehicles. And where is it mentioned?
Paragraph 2, second line.
Paragraph 2, second line. That is right.
Ferry that runs for the most of the year and carries passenger and vehicles.
Carries passengers and vehicles. Okay, that's fine. That's right. All right. And what about 12? The ice angel travels across. Please make sure that you copy the exact word from here.
Yeah.
What are we going to write in here? Travels across.
Travel across.
And then 13th, the drivers can see the trees at the edges of the road when there is heavy snow.
Heavy snows. Heavy snow.
And then the angel isn't able to take cars and heavy objects.
Heavy object.
Heavy objects. And last one, Arnie
And
thinks that the ice angel is
an
essential service.
an essential service. Okay, अगर आप only essential लिखेंगे then it won't be okay. Okay, an essential service. Do you understand, Taj? Complete phrase that
I got.
gives the sense of it.
Oh, and essential is wrong one.
An essential service is correct. See, your answer is wrong unless you write the exact number, word, or phrase that is required to get the complete sentence, because they are saying complete sentences. What are they saying? Complete sentences.
Complete
Amy,
sentence.
how many of your answers are correct? 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15.
I got a 3.
3 is not bad. Okay, that's fine.
Last one, okay, but I didn't write service.
Yes. Okay, now we're going to move to this one. First, we'll move to 6 to 10. Anyone who would be able to understand it and do it quickly, that'd be okay. All right, now. Amy, are you with me or you're lost? Open your mic, please, and I haven't received any message from you. You guys have only 5 minutes because this paragraph is so easy. Out of these 8 statements, you need to pick 5 correct
More
statements
than
and send it to me on
250
WhatsApp.
people live on Iceland.
More than to live on the island. True.
Oh, ma'am, I have to send you.
WhatsApp, please. Very easy. Just 5 correct statements. You can write it in any order. I'm going to repeat myself. Choose the 5 statements from A to H below that are true according to the information given in the text. Write the letters of the true statements, letters only, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, in any order. If you have any confusion, what is the meaning of any order? You can, if you think G is true, you can even write it here like this. G here. If you think A is true, you can write A in here like this. Do you understand? Any order you can use, but I need 5 true statements.
Ma'am, I send you.
Mine also done.
Okay, anyone else who's done? Because Kumar, you're going to read statement A and tell me if it's true or false. Read statement A, please.
Yeah, more than 250 people live on the Iceland. Yeah, it's true.
More than, yes, this is true. Who else agrees? Do you think
more.
it is true, guys? More than 250 people live?
Yeah.
That is correct.
True.
Okay, give yourself 1 mark. Taj will tell me B. Taj, read B and tell me if it's true or false.
People drive to buy field on the ice road. Yeah, it's true.
Who agrees? You guys think it's true?
Me.
Yeah, it's true.
Yes, it's true.
Okay, all right. Amy, read C and tell me if it's true or false.
The ice road is not always open in the winter. Yeah, it's no. I think it's false. The ice road is not always open in the winter. False.
Why is that, beautiful? Why would you say it is false? Read.
Yeah, the
read.
ice road is not always open in the winter.
So what's your answer? What
Yeah,
do you think?
true.
Yes, because it is not always open. It closes for some days.
Yeah, it's not true. Yeah,
Yes, this is true.
true. Yeah.
Love. Tell me, D is true or false?
There are frost both sides. E, ma'am, true.
D is true or false? D.
D. Yes, ma'am, is true.
Why do you think it's true? Anyone?
Yeah, I also write true.
No, but why?
Because the ice road new way
Forest
to
on
get
both
down.
both
It's not
sides
is-
are
felt.
the ice road. Forest. Yes.
Anyone who could tell me if it's true or false and why? Give me a reason.
I think sometimes it's becoming thin. The snow. There are,
The ice road is a new way of getting to the mainland. Is it a new way or is it an old way? That's the main question.
It's an old way. It's a failed statements.
Can you read the line for me?
Sure.
Whoever recognizes it. Is it a new way or old way? Can you read from paragraph? Whoever recognizes it.
Which one?
the ice road.
It's
Yeah,
written
here
here.
in the paragraph 2, they say in the winter the water is freeze. The pupil driver cross the lake on the road of ice. So it doesn't say that it's a new way.
Look, it's given here in paragraph 3. Look, Kumar, it's the easiest
Yeah,
because what you want to find, it is given exactly in the paragraph. There's no comprehension
But
involved because you can see it. If they're saying apples, you will see fruit in paragraph. Yeah?
ma'am,
So
the paragraph 5.
paragraph 3, line 1, that says the
Paragraph
people of
3.
Ireland have
Yeah.
used the ice road for many years. It is not a new way because they have been using it
Yeah.
for many years, right? That's why it is
Okay.
false. D is false. Okay, now Kumar, read E and tell me if it's true or false and give me an evidence. Where is it written?
Both side ice road.
Yeah, there are a forecast on the both side of ice road. That's not true. These are false statements. Because here in the paragraph 3, they say that driver can call a special phone number and message will tell them if cars can use the road to cross. Like they have to call or message. There is not a special forecast over there.
At the either side of the road, there is a line of trees. Paragraph 3, second line.
Line of trees doesn't mean that there's a forest. Okay, forest
Yeah.
is something different. Line of trees
Correct.
means that
This
basically
one
there are
too.
just trees around it in one line, right?
Okay.
So that's why it is false that there are forests on both sides of the ice road. Let's cross this.
It's false, ma'am.
It is false because line of trees and a forest, it's a very different thing. What do you guys think about F? A scientist studied changes in the amount of ice. Is that true or false?
False.
False. No,
Why?
they
Yes,
can change.
Because there is no scientist. They are not talking about scientists.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was a local teenager. Forest hog.
Yeah.
F is false. What do you guys think about G? The ice angel carries letters and parcels.
Yeah, it's true.
Yes.
Because
true.
they told us a heavy object, heavy letter or parcel is also heavy.
No.
No?
That's not the exact word,
Yes,
although you're close, but
in the
yes.
paragraph 5, it does carry the post and food. So post and letter over there.
Post means letters, okay? And
And food means parcel.
food could be any kind of parcel, yes. G is true. What do you guys think about H? Sometimes
Clear?
Arnie Nelson isn't keen on. Who knows the meaning of keen on? Who knows it? What is the meaning of keen on?
Journal?
Is not means no. No. Nahi hai. Keen on matlab interested. If I want to ask you and I say, are you keen on cycling? Are you interested in cycling? Aapko cycling karna acha lagta hai? Agar you like it, then you say, oh, I'm keen on it. I'm keen on learning English. Keen on, matlab interested. Not keen on means not interested.
So it's correct, ma'am.
It is correct because sometimes, because of the bad weather, Nelson isn't keen on, not liking driving the ISE.
I got
Please
3.
write this word somewhere because this is the basic B1 level word that is keen on, right? And if I ask you, what are your hobbies? What are your interests? You can tell me, I am keen on playing football. I'm keen on taking photographs. You understand?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, that's good. And H is true. Now, quickly tell me what is your score in this section? A, B, C,
Ma'am,
G.
3.
That's not a good score. Okay, at least 4 should be good because we need to get 8 points. Yes. Anyone else? Vijay, what's your score?
5.
Yeah.
5.
4.
Amy, what's yours?
4.
Okay, and Love?
2, ma'am.
Ooh, that is bad. It's bad. It's okay.
Oh my goodness.
It's okay. Amy is happy. Yes, I won. Okay, that's nice.
No.
Okay, now the next one. We're gonna go through 1 to 5 now, and this is so easy, guys. I mean, I want you guys to just take 5 minutes and solve it for me, and send your answers on WhatsApp. 5 minutes only.
Choose the baseline is proper.
Mine are done. I send you.
This is so easy that we have to hold on for like 2 minutes for everybody to solve it. Okay, can you tell me your answers? Kumar, I'll write them in here. What is paragraph 1?
Paragraph 1 is some fact about the Midland Iceland. F.
Okay.
In paragraph 2, they are talking about the different way of transport. So it's the 3 way of travel from the Iceland Sea.
Okay.
And in the paragraph 3, they are talking about the finding out the is the road is safe or not. The A.
Or
On the paragraph 4, the D. Cold winter are becoming shorter.
last.
And in the paragraph 5, E. The ice angel is usually liable.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Do you think it's easy or difficult?
It's easy.
Easy. Okay. Anyone? You got 5 points. This is correct. Anyone else? How many points you've gotten? It is F, C, A, D, and E.
3.
Amy, what's your score?
For me, yeah, 3.
Okay.
Two
And for
less.
love?
3, ma'am.
3. Okay. Kumar, do you understand how easy reading task 1 is? I'm going to repeat myself. This is reading task 1 that carries 15 questions. If you can get 8 marks in part 1, this means you can pass, right, in part 1.
All right.
And it doesn't matter if you get a 0. If you get a 0 in fill in the blanks, it's okay. Only thing that matters is get 8 points, right? 4, you can even get in fill in, like what this is called, match the heading and which statement is true and which one is false. I know right now you're in a hurry, but whenever you will practice by yourself, this test is the easiest test ever. Easiest, when I say easiest, this is the easiest one. Now we're going to move to part 2 of reading. This looks little interesting because this carries text A, B, C, and D. The question types are pretty similar to the ones that we solved earlier. 16 to 20, we have match the title, okay? You have to match in which text this information is given. Like, for example, describe a fun way to learn a new language without paying for it. Is it text A, text B, text C, or text D? Then you have, again, the same type of questions that are choose the 5 statements from A to H below that are true according to the information given in the text. And you can write the 5 letters in any order. Then we again have fill in the blanks, and that is, apologies. Then again, we have fill in the blanks, and that is all. Now we're going to start off with reading this paragraph. You guys will help me out to understand it. We're going to start with text A, and Vijay, you can read it for me and explain it to me. What does it mean?
Text A. Parents thought about their children learning language. A recent survey of 6 countries around the world has shown that most parents believe that after school language classes are important for their children's success. However, they are they all insist that the classes should be fun for the child, and many like the idea of children learning about their cultures and traditional from native language teachers. So here they show the graph for percentage of parents who believe language are important in different countries.
And if you study the graph, what do you see in the graph?
In this, the Brazil most like the Brazil they believe most in this language are important, and the Japan is the least who believe that the language is not most important.
Very nice. Everyone understands it? There's a graph in here that
Yeah.
shows that Brazilian people, Brazilian parents believe that languages
Yeah.
are important in comparison to other countries like Poland, China, USA, France, and Japan. Okay, now let's move to paragraph 2, and I would want Amy to read it for me and explain in her own words.
According to the National Centre for Languages in Wales, the lack of foreign language option is a big disadvantage of young people. Students in primary and secondary schools in Wales study English and Welsh, but they don't have to study a third language. In fact, the number of students who choose another language has fallen for the past few years. For some business in Wales, this is a problem. Many companies sell their products in other countries, and so they need people who have the right language skills. They feel the education system is not working. Students lose internet, or they just aren't confident in another language. What they would like to see are more conversation classes in foreign language, especially in local college. uh, mm, they, according to the national, yeah. They are not learning, I mean, yeah, in my point, they are not learning another language properly. Then when some company, they are making products and they try to sell in other country, and they have problem. They are facing a problem because of the language skills, and they can't sell properly, and they need to language skills. It's important to learning language.
Anyone else who could tell me what is the main idea? Amy, you're not quite getting there. What is the main idea?
According to the national centers, they have a disadvantage. Like a student don't learn other language. Yeah, they learn only two language, but they should learn other language because they sell the many product to other companies. So if they know the skills, they know the other language.
So basically, they're trying to tell us in this paragraph that what happens? Why don't students or young people learn another language? And that is because they feel that their education system is not working. They are not interested in it. They don't feel confident about it. And sometimes they do not have conversations at their school or college in a foreign language. That's why they are not interested. That's why they don't want to learn another language. That's why they can't learn another language, right? So they are talking about the problems when learning another language, learning a foreign language for young people. Anyways, let's move to the next part now. C. Taj, read C and explain it to me.
See, hi David, I am having a fantastic time at the international summer camps. This is a great way to improve the English, not like language classes at school where we have to do the lots of grammar. This is exacting, and I am getting more uh, confident at the moment. I am teaching tennis to the younger student. The classes are all in English, so I have learned a lot in a short time. You don't forget new words and phrase when you have to use them every day. in the evening, we usually watch film. I have to concentrate concentrate really hard because the dialogues is often too fast. I am really tired at the end of the day. They are talking about the way how we can improve the skills and confidence. And by watching film, they can improve. They learn different dialogues.
Okay, I'm having a fantastic time. So, what is the main thing that they have? They have discussed different ways of learning a language. Either it's
Yeah.
joining an international camp, or practicing new words every day, or maybe watching some films. Right? Thank you. Now, love, if you could read text D and explain it to me, what does it mean?
Home logging, the only way to learn a language. Would you like to learn a language? Try our online courses. Each course is free and you can study when or where you want. Also, you don't have to stop at once language. If you don't like the language, you start with the try another. There plenty to choose from. If you have found other online courses are too fast, don't worry. With the logging, you decide how fast or how slow you go. Learn a new language can be fun, so why not start today?
What does it mean?
Is a home. Would you like to learn?
Anyone else?
It's an advertisement about a platform where you can learn different language.
And in particular, they're talking about online courses. Some disadvantage in here that some people think they're too fast, but another person is saying that do not worry, you can choose for yourself what speed you want to go by, right? And it can be fun. So why not today? And also read it again and tell me, is it free or not? Because would you like to learn and try? Each course is free.
Yeah, it's free.
Okay, all right. Now let's move to fill in the blanks first. Why do I always fill in the blanks first? Because when you read fill in the blanks, you can get a lot of idea about the text in detail, right? So first, we're going to find the answer for 26. And please make sure that you send me your answers secretly on WhatsApp. One by one. First, we are going to find the answer for 26 only. It says different ways to learn a language. What? We are trying to find different ways of learning a language. After school language classes, conversation at. This means conversation word we read in text B, isn't it? Conversation at where? Please send me your answers secretly on WhatsApp. 11. International summer camp, that's gone. Conversation classes at. At means the place. What is that place? Answers should be sent on WhatsApp.
Ma'am, you only open a task B. not a full one. We can
International
find the
किसी भी
27
आंसर
one.
है ना,
27
मैंने
one.
आपको आसानी करती है ना, जिस पैराग्राफ में आंसर है वही
Sure.
खोला बस।
नहीं, पहले वाला तो मिल गया ना मैम।
पहले वाला
I
कैसे मिल
already
गया आपको?
sent you
26
first.
कैसे मिला आपको? 26 तो है ही नहीं
मैम
उसमें A में।
लास्ट देखने मैम लास्ट पे बी पे लिखा, बी पढ़ रहा हूँ मैं अपने बी
Okay,
खोला था।
fine, fine. Write me your answer. Send me your answer on WhatsApp. What is your answer for
Yeah, madam.
26? Send it to me. Your answer is correct, Amy.
Thank you.
Good job, girl.
I send you, ma'am.
In international summer camp, study training.
That will be in Text C because International Summer Camp is mentioned in Text C. Let me check the answer. That is correct. Your answer is correct, Kumar. And your answer is also correct, Taj. Now we're going to move to the next part. International Summer Camp. We know that they were talking about International Summer Camp in Text C, right? Blank, study when and where you want. But it's not about summer camp. It is about a place where you can study when and where you want. It is in text D. Find the exact word to fill in the blank and send it to me on WhatsApp. Blank, study when and where you want. It is in text D.
I found it.
Send it, please. Taj, you don't have to write on paper and send me a picture. You can also type it. Okay, you can type it as well.
Okay.
If it's
Sorry, ma'am.
because taking picture takes a lot of time. Your answer is correct, Kumar. Your answer is correct. Anyone else with the correct answer? Yes, your answer is correct. Taj, your answer is correct.
Because ma'am, we already done this one.
You have done this with me already? Or
Yeah.
who
That's
has
why
done
I
this
remember
before?
this one.
Oh my God, Taj, that's a lot of cheating. Okay, so now Amy, please find the answer. No, beautiful.
27.
No, by watching films,
Yeah,
no.
20.
No, beautiful. By watching films, we can't. That's incorrect. We can't study
sorry.
when and where we want. We study when and where we want through online courses, right? It's given in here when or where
I
you
will
want.
only. Okay.
Online course.
Oh, online
Okay.
online course. Okay.
Online courses. Okay.
And okay.
Okay.
Reason why students
Education
sometimes don't learn
system
language.
doesn't work. Students aren't confident or they blank. Education system doesn't work. It's given in text B. Students are not confident or they blank. The answer is given in text B. Please find the answer and send it.
Secondary school English and but they don't have to study.
Ma'am, I send you.
Yes. Your answer is correct, Kumar, and of course, Taj, your answer is correct too. But Amy is struggling, I guess. Amy, it is. I can highlight the.
Or they.
One thing they have given to you, that is they are not confident. What is the second thing that is given in the paragraph?
Confident in another language. They are in confident in another language.
So beautiful. Amy, look, confidence is one thing. The second thing is they lose interest or they
lose interest.
Lose
Student lose interest.
Yes, that's right. Interest.
Student lose interest.
Okay, school language classes, students don't like doing blank. In school language classes, again, it's in text B. Students don't like doing what? No, not in this. School language classes. It's in text C, I think. School language classes here.
To do lots grammar like language classes at school where we have to do lots of grammar.
Of course, Taj, your answer is correct. Hurry up, please. We need to move to multi-text writing from this. That is the main task for today. Okay. School language classes where we have to do lots of grammar. So students not like language classes at school where we have to do lots of grammar. So what is the answer, Amy? Lots of grammar.
Lots of grammars, yeah.
Lots of grammar.
Online courses.
Okay, last but not the least, we've got online courses. Some learners find they are blank. Online courses, of course, it's in text D. Some learners find they are blank. What do they find? Correct, sir. Correct.
All right.
Okay. What about you, Amy?
Wait.
Some learners find they. Find second form is found. Love, are you
Other
there?
online courses. Other online courses.
So pretty. Online courses, some learners find they are.
Don't worry with homely go. You decide you. They are
Too fast, ma'am.
Too
fast
fast.
and slow. Too fast and
Fast.
No. Amy,
too
are
fast.
too fast. Are find. Look
Too
at this.
fast.
Find word means found. Other online courses are. Even look at this small word given in here, are. Right? Too fast.
Too fast.
Love, can you understand something or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right. Now we're going to move to the next part of the test, that is find which, oh God, this is so easy, guys. You need to get full marks in this. Okay. All right, now I will read the statement and you guys will tell me true or false. The first statement says, an online course allows to learn at the right speed for them. That's from text D. Is that true or false? An online course allows people to learn at the right speed for them. True or false? Secretly on WhatsApp. Secretly on WhatsApp. Okay. Let me see. How many people think it's true?
Me.
Amy thinks it's true. Who else? Tad, do you think it's true or false?
Yeah, true.
True. And Love, do you think it's true or false?
Yes, ma'am, it's true.
क्या मतलब है इसका? क्या लिखा है ये? An online course allows people to learn at a right
to learn the right way.
हिंदी में बता दें क्या मतलब है इसका?
कि ऑनलाइन जो
Like-
ऑनलाइन कोर्स है वो फास्ट वे है लर्निंग का.
What kind of translation is that? नहीं, इसका मतलब ये है कि जो ऑनलाइन कोर्स है वो आपको अलाउ करता है कि आप अपनी स्पीड पे लर्न कर सको. वो कह रहा है ना कि इट्स अ फन वे टू लर्न. स्लो भी हो सकता है, फास्ट भी हो सकता है. डिपेंड्स ऑन यू एंड ऑन व्हाट यू डिसाइड. ठीक है, दैट्स व्हाई इट इज ट्रू. Okay, A is true. What do you guys think about B? Watching films in a foreign language is a good way to learn new vocabulary. Is that true or false? Text B.
True.
Amy, why do you
True.
think it's true? Confirm from the paragraph.
No.
B.
Paragraph B. No.
No, false, ma'am.
It is
False.
false.
B. False.
It is
False.
false because
Vocabulary. No new vocabulary.
I have to
No
concentrate
vocabulary.
really hard because the dialogue is often too fast. According to the
Mm.
paragraph, this person doesn't consider watching film in a foreign language a good way to learn new vocabulary, right? So that's why we're going to consider it false. What do you guys think about
Mm.
C? Learning a new language can be exciting, but also very tiring. This is also in text C.
That
Yeah, it's true.
is true.
Why do you think it's true? Read the particular line.
False.
This is exciting and I'm getting more confident. The classes are the English I learned.
Who thinks it's false? And why is it false? Anyone who thinks it's false, please give me a reason. Anyone who thinks it's true, please give me a reason. Read the particular line for me and tell me. Mm-hmm. Yes. Kumar, why is it true?
Yeah, it's a true because in the beginning he say it's a great way to improve my English. It's exciting. So it will be and in the last line he say in the end of is always tired at the end of the day.
That is good. Tiring and exciting. That is correct. Let's talk about D. It's an advantage to have good language skills if you work in a company that sells abroad. This is in text B, selling, a company working abroad. It's an advantage to
True.
have good language skills if you work for a company
True.
that sells abroad. That's true. But where is it written in the paragraph? Can anyone read it for me? Where is this information in the paragraph?
First line. Many companies sell their
Many
product in
companies
another
here
country,
sell
so they need to people
other
who have
countries
to write
and more than
language skills.
right
That is true.
language skills.
That is true. That is true. Most parents do not think that students need a native language teacher. Most parents do not think that students need a native language teacher. If you don't know what is a native teacher, I can
False.
explain it to you. Amy, do you know what is the meaning of native teacher?
Native teachers mean language teacher. The foreign language teacher.
Yeah, but from the same area. Like if you want to study English, you get a British teacher. That is a native teacher.
Yes, native.
Language teacher. Native. Love. आपको पता है native क्या होता है? Native. Love. Hello? Love, what is native? I think he's not here. Okay. Taj, you understand what is native?
No, ma'am.
कल मैंने अभी आपको बताया, याद करें. Native. Native हैं आप, Indian. गोरे native हैं. Native speakers. Native का मतलब होता है local उस area का. Native.
Local.
मतलब
Original local.
talking to native speakers or native teachers. Native का मतलब होता है उस जगह का रहने वाला बंदा. उसको बोलते हैं native. Do you understand, Taj? Native is a very common B1 level word. जरूर आएगा आपको कहीं ना कहीं तो आपको reading में किसी भी जगह पे आ सकता है. Native.
Native means local.
Native speaker. What is your, if I ask you this question, what is your native language? Then what would you tell me? What's your native language?
Punjabi.
Punjabi is your native language. And what's your native food? देखिए नेटिव आपका वही लोकल, नेटिव करेंसी भी होती है, एवरीथिंग नेटिव, राइट? आर यू अ नेटिव ऑफ यूके
जी।
और यू आर नॉट, राइट? Not native. You are an immigrant, not a native. You understand? Immigrant वो होता है जो जाता है ट्रैवल करके, वहां का नहीं होता।
जी
ठीक
जी
है, ये इसका ऑपोजिट आप दिमाग में रखिएगा। नेटिव का मतलब है जहां का बंदा वहीं पे, और इमिग्रेंट का मतलब है जो ट्रैवल करके जाता है। इमिग्रेंट, यू आर एन
जी।
इमिग्रेंट। ठीक है, right. So this is true or false? Most parents don't think the students need a native language teacher.
It
This
is
is false
false because
because most of
mostly people believe.
Yeah, only Japan.
your
Only
favorite
Japan.
destination for holiday, Amy, Japan.
Yeah, but it's okay.
Yes, I think Japanese people prefer their own language.
Amy already
Okay.
give exam, yeah?
Amy, no, it's her first time. And ताज, आप एमी से बातें क्यों कर रहे हैं? आपकी वाइफ तो इंडिया चली गई है, ये तो गलत बात है।
नहीं अभी अभी जाना है। नहीं मेरे को लगा एक वो नहीं
तू
नहीं
तू भी
वो
जापान
एक
जाना
दफा
है
हमारी
क्या?
पहले भी हो चुकी है ना आपके साथ
हाँ,
क्लासेस में भी, मेरे को तां लग इसीलिए
अच्छा।
लग रहा है।
एमी ने एग्जाम नहीं दिया अभी, she'll give probably soon.
हम्म।
ओके, नहीं आपने इनके बारे में कहीं सुना होगा इंटरनेट पे, आपकी इनके साथ कभी क्लास नहीं हुई? मे बी यू हैव सीन हर ऑन यूट्यूब और वीडियो। ओके,
ओके
नेक्स्ट वन इज G. Okay, no, sorry, F.
No, F.
Online language
What?
courses are available in several different languages. Online language courses are available in several different languages.
True.
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 Okay. Online
Last
courses
paragraph.
are available
Okay.
in several different languages. Several means many. Many different
Last.
languages.
There are plenty to choose from.
Yes. And also, if you don't know the meaning of plenty, Taj, plenty का मतलब है बहुत सारी. ठीक है? Plenty of language means several, many. Please write this word several on your notebook. Please write the word plenty as well, because this is B1 level vocabulary. एक जो आप छोटे से word को बोलते हैं ना beautiful, उसी को लोग इतने सारे words हैं उसके, gorgeous है, charming है, मतलब depend करता है level पे। इसी तरह से many का मतलब several भी हो सकता है, plenty भी हो सकता है, but on an upper level of English. Okay, next one is G. Students don't understand why foreign languages are important. Students understand or do not understand? I think that's in text B. Students do not understand why foreign languages are important.
It's false maybe.
Students understand करते हैं या नहीं करते? That is given in text B.
Students are more interested. It's false, ma'am.
Okay. Who else thinks it's false?
Me.
Okay.
Yes.
What do you guys think about H? More parents in Brazil think that after school language classes are important for success than parents in the USA.
It's a true. It's in the graph it's showing.
Yeah, it's showing in the graph. Okay, so A, C, D, F. Okay, I hope you guys understood it fully. Now we're going to move to the last part of the test. And after that, we'll move to writing. That is called multi-text writing. Okay, now one by one, quickly tell me. I will only the person I will ask will answer. Amy Beautiful, could you please tell me that which paragraph describes a fun way to learn a new language without paying for it? A, B, C, D.
It means
Describes a fun way to learn a new language without paying for it. Which paragraph is it? Paragraph A, B, C, or D?
D.
D, that's right. Okay, now Kumar, could you tell me which paragraph talks about the lack of interest in learning another language?
A. No, sorry. B.
B, that's right.
Yeah.
Which paragraph shows that language learning is more effective when you use it regularly? Taj will tell.
C.
C. That's right. Regularly means every day. New words and phrases, you use them every day means regularly. C. Okay, Amy, which paragraph gives a negative view on national system of learning languages at school? Negative.
Negative. I think in A. I don't.
Oh, beautiful. Which paragraph gives a negative view on a national system of learning languages at school? It's here.
B.
They feel the
B.
education system is not working. B.
Yeah.
Okay, Kumar, could you tell me which paragraph shows the differences in attitudes to language learning around the world?
It's A in A.
The attitude differences in attitudes. Yes, that's A. Around the world,
Yeah.
we're checking out like which parents from which country believe, that learning another language is important. In this part of the test, you can repeat any letter more than once because there are 4 texts and there are 5 statements. Is it difficult? No.
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 No, it's not difficult.
It's not difficult at all. At all. Now we're going to move to the easiest part of the test, that is writing task 3. Okay? Kumar, open your mind here. Writing task 3 is part 1 of writing. We have to read from the text, copy and paste and put it there. Okay? That's one thing. Second thing is this, that extended writing. This is called creative writing for 100 to 130 words. So we are going to first move to task 3. I want you guys to get a paper and a pen for yourself. Do not type anything, write it on paper. Your name is Kumar. Kumar, I want to tell you a couple of things. Please pay attention to this. Either it's an essay, it's a letter, it's an online review, or it is what else do they give you? Article. You don't have to worry. Basic thing is to answer these 3 bullet points. 3 bullet points that are given in here. Plus, there's another thing. They are saying use the information you read in text A, B, C, and D. On the other hand, they say do not copy from the text. Please cancel this point, okay? Make sure that you copy from the text, okay? Because they are saying using information from the text. I have told this to people many times, but I would like to tell you once again by showing you quickly something on the screen that is related to the result, that what is required. Okay, can you read it, please? Can you read task 3 in here?
Task 3, reading into writing. Reading for writing, using information from the reading text in your writing. Task fulfillment, answering the question fully and appropriately. Organization and structure, organizing your text logically and clearly and presenting your writing appropriately. Language controlled using the appropriate word and grammar accurately.
Okay, now the word, Amy, do you understand? First point is reading for writing. Use information from
Yeah.
the text. Beautiful. Only then you will
Yeah.
get marks. There are marks for it.
Yeah.
Okay, so understand. If they are
Okay.
misguiding you that do not copy from the text, please do not believe it.
Mm.
Then task
Yes.
fulfillment. Task fulfillment means that if there are 3 bullet points given, give them information fully and correctly. Correctly and properly. You know, appropriately means properly. Then organize the structure. Understand, Kumar, when I say firstly, when I say
Yeah.
secondly, when I say thirdly, we are organizing the information, right? And last part is language control. Many of us do not know spelling. Many of us do not know
Right.
punctuation. Many of us do not know grammar in general. So we will use little phrases. Copy, pick, paste. Copy, pick, paste, right? And to get 100 to 130 words. It might
Right.
be bad at writing, but this task is golden task for you to pass because there's an opportunity to check for spelling, to check for information because you don't have to use your mind for it. If you're a good reader, you can quickly do this task. Now let's move to the question part here. I want you guys to get a paper and a pen for yourself and start writing. But before we do that, I want each one of you to read the question once for me. I'll start off with Kumar. Kumar, read the question, please. Aloud.
134 for your teachers about the importance of learning another language. Use the information you read in the text A, B, C, and D, page 4 and 5 to explain what parents around the world think about learning a foreign language. Suggest the different way you can learn another language and describe why learning a language is difficult for some students.
Taj, you also read it once.
Yeah, write an essay 100 to 130 words for the teachers about the importance of learning other language. Use the information you read in text A, B, C, and D, page number 4 and 5 to explain what parents around the world think about the learning a foreign language. Suggest the different way you can learn another language and describe why learning a language is difficult for some students.
Right. That is correct. Amy, read it.
Yeah. Write an essay 100 to 130 words for your teacher about the importance of learning another language. Use the information you read in text A, B, C, and D, page 5 and 4 and 5. Explain what parents around the world think about learning a foreign language. Suggest the different ways you can learn another language and describe why learning a language is difficult for some students.
Okay, good job. Thank you. Now we are going to write it on our notebooks. You will write on the notebook. I'll write on notepad in here. Okay. We go with sticky notes. Okay, so how are you going to write this? Firstly, I want to explain what parents around the world think about learning a foreign language. Semicolon. Secondly, now I'm talking about the second point. You can also write it on paper and leave 3 or 4 lines under it and then move to the second paragraph. Secondly, I want to suggest suggest the different ways you can learn another language. Remember, it's not about I, it is about you, because okay, let's change it to I here, because they are saying write an essay for your teacher. So let's change this you to I. I can learn another language. Thirdly, change it to you. Change it to you, because I want you to write it with a third person approach, not your personal approach. Keep it you. Don't change it. Okay, thirdly, I want to describe. You in here means, yes, a person. You know, in here means different ways a person can learn. A person can learn another language. I want to describe. You can copy exactly as well. Just for clarity, I've typed a person. I want to describe why learning a language is difficult for some students. Okay, now you guys will read for me and tell me the points, and I will type it. The first point is related to, want to explain what parents around the world think about learning a foreign language. So what points should I write in here?
Brazil parents like.
First of all, we need to understand, what do they think? They think that language classes or language is important for a child's success, right? That it's important for child's success. Or you can also write success of a child, for success of a child, comma. Okay. After that, they think that learning another language can help understand other cultures and traditions, right? So parents think learning a foreign language, you don't have to write so much, but you can just write with comma also, just by saying that it helps learning other cultures and traditions. Foreign language, foreign language gives children an idea about cultures and traditions. Helps children to learn cultures and traditions of another country. Culture and traditions of another country. Okay, and the parents also think that their teacher must be a native speaker. Okay, and parents think the teacher should be a native language teacher. Parents think that a native language teacher must teach, or you can say teacher is needed, or is required, or is important, whatever you want to write, is important. Now, whoever said that we can write Brazil point, yes, we can say that Brazilian parents believe it is important to learn another language, or maximum number of, right? Maximum number of Brazilian parents, or highest number of Brazilian parents, or Brazilian parents, Brazilian, you can also write up to, this is almost 95%, right? So you can say almost 94, maybe, let's say around approximately, let's say around 90% of the, around 90%, around 90% of Brazilian parents believe it is important to learn another language. It's important to learn another language, in comparison to other countries like Brazil, Poland, China. You can say that, like, in comparison to other big countries, right? In comparison to other big countries. If you don't want to write the names, don't write, because we don't have a lot to write. Any confusion in this part? Firstly, I want to explain what parents around the world think about learning a foreign language. It's important for success of the child. I'm going to cut the extra words and I'm going to keep helps. It helps children. It helps children to learn culture and traditions of another country. Parents think that a native language teacher is important. Around 90% of the Brazilian parents believe it's important to learn another language in comparison to other big countries. Other big countries. Now, if I would say, secondly, I want to suggest the different ways a person can learn another language, then we can start off with I think from top they have a term in here, join classes, right? Join a class, comma, learning from a native teacher, comma. If we will go down and we can see other things at the bottom here, we kind of see that different ways for a person to learn another language. Okay, having conversation in classes, right? More conversation in classes, having class conversations, I think good education system, let's write that. Good education system, comma, joining some international camp,
Summer camp.
Yes, summer camp. They learning new phrases and words every day. Learning new phrases and learning new phrases and words. Learning new phrases and words every day. Okay, more. Joining online courses, right? I think watching films, we can keep it because it is one of the ways. So let's write it in here. Watching films and joining online courses.
Online courses.
Okay, now the last point is, what is the last point? The last point is, thirdly, I want to describe why learning a language is difficult for some students. Okay, why is it difficult for some students? First point is lack of interest. Okay, they lose interest. They lose interest. I think we should cut the point in here, good education system, because I think bad education system we should add here. Okay, bad education system.
Education system.
More.
They don't.
They feel there's no need of right. No. Okay, I think in here a lot of grammar. Can we write that? A lot of grammar.
Yeah.
It's a problem. Fast dialogues. Too fast online courses. Right? And too fast online courses. Online courses. So let's copy it and put it on word counter. Have you ever done this task before, or is it the first time?
I have done already.
That's 134. I think we need to cross some of the words from here.
Other countries, ma'am, we can cut. It is important.
Join a class. I think having class conversations and join a class is same, right? Either we can cut join a class, or you can cut having, like, one thing you can keep because the meaning is same. Okay. Learning from a native teacher, having class conversation, join, learning new phrases and words. To cut join watching films also, because according to this paragraph, they don't think it's a good way.
Yeah, what's
And joining online courses. But I want to describe difficult students, they lose interest, bad education system, a lot of grammar, fast dialogue, and too fast online courses. Let's cut this.
Fast dialogue we can cut.
We can cut fast dialogues.
Yes. That's it. Okay. I think I still have written a lot. If we'll look at the first paragraph, firstly, I want to explain what parents around the world think about learning a foreign language. It is important for the success of a child. The point is that the way you paraphrase it, right? I'm trying to make it simple for you. If I want to put it this way, it's important for a child's success, for cultural understanding, then it is easier. But, if you want to write it your way, that is your choice. The basic thing is we need to copy and paste because we don't know grammar, right? So more you can copy and put it there, that would be much better. Then you will make less mistakes. If I will write it, it says important for a child's success and for cultural understanding. And for cultural understanding. So I will write in here like this, that it's important for cultural understanding. It's important for cultural understanding. I will cut the point of native teacher, and I will just keep it around 90% of the present. I will try to make it like 105, 110 words so that I can show that I have given selective information. Do you understand? Can anyone read it once for me? The whole part? Who would like to
Firstly, I
read?
want to explain that the parents around the world think about a learning foreign language. It is important for success of child. It is important culture understanding.
Important for culture.
Around 90% of Brazilian parents believe it is important to learn another language. It is important to important for.
But I'm not
Yeah.
saying that you have
Secondly,
to do it so much paraphrase. Just copy and paste. Okay, the main ideas first, make a plan here. Make planning notes. After that, write it here, right? Planning notes are important. Little points you can make for yourself like this. Like, okay, this point one, okay, explain what parents think about it. Good course. It should be fun. You know, language learning should be fun. That's what they think about it, right? You can add that in here. Parents think that language class should be fun, right? It's given in text one. If you could, you can write that part here, that parents think it should be fun. Language class should be fun, right? They think there are many points, but give complete information. They think language class should be fun. Language class should be. Okay, still 113. Any confusion? Amy, do you understand it or not?
Yeah, I
yeah,
understand.
Do you think it is difficult?
No.
No, it's not difficult. So what am I going to do? I will be giving you, Kumar, because you have exam coming up soon. So I'm going to
Yeah.
give a task